Welcome, students and YouTubers. Today we're here at the processing bar and we're going to develop black and white film. Alright, so first I do want to remind you, check out my previous videos on assembling the Patterson tank in the dark. Very, very important here. Make sure you have your funnel in, top down. So, we're going to use this Arteza film developer, and I pour that straight into my A bottle, okay, and that's stock, so it's just pure chemicals. And then so what I do to make the chemicals last a little bit longer is when they use it the first time in here, instead of pouring it straight in the drain, we pour it in here because I can get one more use out of it if I use it within a day or two. So to save the chemicals and save money, that's what we do. So first thing you do, you get 68 degrees of water, and we need 9 ounces of 68 degree water. And then I use the thermometer. I use an electronic one, and I just put in the metal part, okay? I have some kids trying to put in the whole thing. Good way to buy a new thermometer every day. So check that out, make sure it's 68 degrees, because if you put the chemicals in first, it's hard to get the water down, so you might have to adjust that. And then I'll take this, and for this, we're only using water just to save time. And so then I'll take this open here, and I'll be setting a timer or looking at the clock because I have 8 minutes. And so you put the lid on here all the way, and then you shake it all the way around, kind of like, you know, a party here. You know, if you need to sing and dance, that's fine. You do that for 30 seconds, you sit it down and let it sit for 30 seconds. Then now you shake it for 5 seconds, sit for 30, shake it for 5, sit for 30, and you do that for a total of 8 minutes. Okay, so then when you're done, you're supposed to take this and either pour it down the sink or grab a funnel and pour it into B here. Either one works, depending on what you choose to do. So I'll just pour the rest down here in the sink because it's just water. The next you do stop bath. Okay, and stop bath is just 10 ounces of water. Put it on here. And you shake it for 30 seconds. Okay, now it's still dangerous for light to get on there, okay? So don't open it up and check. So now we use our fixer. And so we pour the fixer from here in here. 10 ounces. So I'm just going to use water to save time and supplies. So then I pour the fixer in here, close the lid again, and I shake it for 30 seconds. Sit, wait 30 seconds, shake it for 5, wait 30 seconds, and keep going for 2 minutes. This time I can open up the fixer and pour it back in there. Okay, so you can reuse the fixer over and over and over again. So please do so, because that will save us money and time. Okay, so after you make it in the fixer, after the fixer goes through here, it's now light safe. So I can open it up. So the next thing what we do here, we use this premium washer and drop a bunch of stuff everywhere. What I love about this thing, it's fun because I can tell which students listen to me and which don't. Because what happens is kids will put this in here, and they'll turn this on, and they'll hold this, but all the water eventually comes out of this hole. If kids don't listen to me, they'll stand here, and all of a sudden they will be soaked because they don't listen to me. So you want to make sure this tube is pointed this way, and the water will rush out. Before we get into that though, you open this up, you take this, just drop it in there. This can fit several in there. So, what you basically do is just run this and make sure the liquid, the water, goes in there. There's no top in here. I can put my arm in there. Actually, it's almost at the top now. And it'll just keep running and running and running. And like I said, if kids aren't paying attention to me, they'll get soaked. But eventually this thing, there we go, will come out the bottom there. And you do that for a total of 8 minutes. If you have to, you could probably get by with 5. Make sure you hold this as well. Love the premium washer. And then you gently empty this out here. And then now you can unwind the film. Now at this point in time, film is very sensitive, so you can hang it on the rack that we have next to us, and then you can squeegee it off. But you want to be very careful, otherwise you can leave fingerprints or scratch the negatives. If you have any questions, just let me know, and thanks for tuning in. Have fun.